Hello, my dear viewer. With you as always, Alexei. In this drawn review, I want to review such a popular game before the release as Welcome to the Family, Son, that is, Resident Evil 7. Already by tradition, the prehistory of a long time ago, when I didn't even have a beard yet. Although who am I kidding? I've got 3 hairs sticking out at 24 right now. In general, a movie based on the game Resident Evil was released. And after watching it, the fucking music stuck in my head. This is the Mensenskaya Tututututu and I have to go to school in the morning in Voven, a homeless man, constantly lived in our entrance, so I was afraid to go around him for half an hour, since he had already bitten several people, according to the stories. In short, that's all my acquaintance with the series. The end of prehistory. In general, I saw a lot of all sorts of Demki, Rezika, I was afraid to play myself, but recently, apparently, I became emboldened, I believed in myself, the testicles dropped, apparently the voice broke, the estrogen dropped. I think it would be time already and to see what everyone is oohing and discussing there. Well, I downloaded myself a game for soap, and I can tell you. First, according to the plot, he calls, in short, our hero, his wife, who has been absent for 3 years somewhere, and says, they say, let's have fun here. The brave boy, of course, goes to meet his beloved, but finds some kind of homeless man in the swamp, in which his soul mate and a family of swollen scourges are waiting for him. At what this half is so glad to see our hero that, first she attacks him with a knife, and then sticks a screwdriver into his palm and sucks it off with a chainsaw. In response, he gets a little lead in the forehead and is cut out. And now the guy has neither a girlfriend or a mistress who has warmed him all these 3 years. For now, the boy was depressed, a bream flew from behind him from the head of the family with the words, welcome to the family, son. As a result, waking up, the boy sees that the hand was sewn with the help of advanced technologies of the latest medicine, namely stapler. And also that he became a participant in the great TV show, Dinner Party, one way or another from behind the table. The hero manages to get away and has to run from a crazy rock and roll dad with a shovel. He breaks through her walls, and is not afraid of fire, and tells jokes. In general, a sincere man. As a result, somewhere from the 3rd time, as a result of the battle on Jedi chainsaws, the Batek is running out. After that, nothing is particularly scary. A survivor, hidden somewhere, the daughter of this family gets in touch with you on the phone and tries to help you in every possible way. In general, you run around the house, everything. For some reason, you treat injuries by watering wounds with holy water. The second enemy is a grandmother, she doesn't see anything at all, walks with her flashlight, you can just run through her, occasionally saying, woman, give way. In response, however, she can respond with the consequences of caries, wasps and spiders fly out of her mouth, and it will have to be cut out twice. For the second time, she herself will become a mutant spider, but she will also be destructurized from the secret weapon, by the fuck. Somewhere in this moment we find out that our girl turns out to be alive, but somehow after. A sawn-off hand is already a wife and he will hardly want to take such a hysterical woman. The last patient is a kid who reviewed the Saws and wanted his reality show, but nothing, at first, found him. In general, as a result, it turns out that some 10-year-old girl is to blame for everything, who is genetically bred to infect everyone around with mold. Apparently, I have the same one in the refrigerator. And she also knows how to control consciousness. Infected, that's why everyone behaved like my neighbors. The girl herself has grown old for a long time and looks like a grandmother, but because of the hallucination, everyone sees her as a minor average teen of all pop horror films. I won't tell you the ending, since I've already made a hell of a lot of extra stars here. I'll tell you what I didn't like. 3 enemy models for the whole game. 3. Here's a look. This is all the enemies for the game. The game costs almost 5 mowers, and it has 3 locations and 3 enemy models, not counting bosses. In general, the Witcher developers are crying somewhere now, who even made every gravestone in cemeteries unique. I like the plot in principle. Yes, plot blunders, holes, inconsistencies, illogicalities are present, especially the house itself. You constantly wonder, what the fuck is this family doing with all these puzzles with projectors, clocks, then 6 telephones? And, what's important, why is there a fucking morgue in the basement? They were normal before the infection, why do they need a morgue? I think there are also cremation chambers there. But what I want to note is that it's still interesting to follow the course of history. From the good I can answer that there are no fucking sharp screamers. There is no Wendigo, there is a creepy atmosphere of mystery. The game itself is not very scary, and my personal opinion is that the scariest of all were the usual classic zombies, who slowly walked such, were stupid and did cuss. And all this mold and other these dances with mutagen already somehow, not really. It is already perceived as fiction, and not some good horror movie. Thank you all for watching, be sure to subscribe to the channel and do not forget, please, put a like and a bell. Bye.